E-2 Hawkeye, the Hummer you don't mess with. The Northrop Grumman E-2 Hawkeye is the Navy's all-weather, carrier-based, tactical battle management airborne early warning command and control aircraft. The E-2 is a twin-engine, 5-crew-member, high-wing turboprop aircraft with a 24-foot diameter radar rotodome attached to the upper fuselage. Designed in the 1950s, the E-2 first flew in 1960 before entering service in 1964. The E-2 has been in production in one variant or another continuously since 1960, giving the E-2 the longest production run of any carrier-based aircraft ever. The continuous improvements in early airborne radars by 1956 led to the concept of an airborne early warning and command and control aircraft. The first aircraft to perform this mission was the Grumman E-1 Tracer, a variant of the S-2 Tracker anti-submarine aircraft, which saw service from 1954 to 1964. The E-1's successor, the E-2 Hawkeye, was the first carrier-based aircraft designed from the outset for the all-weather airborne early warning and command and control mission. Since replacing the E-1 in 1964, the Hawkeye has been the eyes of the fleet. Since its combat debut during the Vietnam War, the E-2 has served the Navy around the world. The E-2, which uses twin turboprop engines, also has earned the nickname Hummer due to the distinct humming sound the prop engines make, which is easily discernible from the roar of a carrier's jet engine fleet. The E-2 is a high-wing aircraft with two Allison T-56 turboprop engines. Using a retractable tricycle landing gear and tailhook, the E-2 can launch from and land on modern aircraft carriers. The E-2 is visually distinct for its 24-foot diameter rotating radar dome. The rotodome houses the E-2's long-range radar and IFF systems. The E-2 is the only carrier-based airplane with a rotodome. All other rotodome-carrying aircraft like the E-3 Sentry are land-based. The first prototype, acting as an aerodynamic test bed only, flew on October 21, 1960. The first fully equipped aircraft followed it on April 19, 1961, and entered service with the U.S. Navy as the E-2A in January 1964. By 1965, the project had accumulated so many development issues that it was canceled after 59 aircraft had already been built. In particular, difficulties were being experienced due to the inadequate cooling in the closely packed avionics compartment. Early computers and complex avionics systems generated considerable heat and could fail without proper ventilation. These issues continued long after the aircraft entered service. At one point, reliability was so bad that the entire fleet of aircraft was grounded. Upgrades have been made throughout the E-2's service life. Through the B variant and then the C variant, the upgraded E-2B was a vast improvement on the unreliable E-2A. It was an interim measure. The U.S. Navy knew the design had much greater capability and had yet to achieve the performance and reliability parameters set out in the original 1957 design. In April 1968, a reliability improvement program was initiated. In addition, now that the capabilities of the aircraft were starting to be realized, more was desired. 28 new E-2Cs were ordered to augment the 49 E-2Bs that would be upgraded. Improvements in the new and upgraded aircraft were concentrated in the radar and computer performance. Two E-2A test machines were modified as E-2C prototypes, the first flying on January 20, 1971. Trials proved satisfactory and the E-2C was ordered into production. The first production aircraft performed its initial flight on September 23, 1972. The original E-2C, known as Group 0, consisted of 55 aircraft. The first aircraft became operational in 1973 and serving on carriers in the 1980s and 1990s until they were replaced in first-line service by Group 2 aircraft. U.S. Navy Reserve used some aircraft for tracking drug smugglers. The type was commonly used in conjunction with Grumman F-14 Tomcat fighters, monitoring airspace, then vectoring Tomcats over the Link 4A data link to destroy potential threats with long-range AIM-54C Phoenix missiles. The E-2C operated since 1973 and surpassed 1 million flight hours in August 2004. The aircraft has undergone several upgrades to its active and passive sensors, engines, and propellers. The newest variant of the E-2C, Hawkeye 2000, with its new mission computer, improved radar displays, and cooperative engagement capability, combined with the shipboard Aegis weapon system, forms the cornerstone of sea-based theater air missile defense. Today, the latest E-2 version is the E-2D Advanced Hawkeye. The E-2D is fully upgraded to meet the needs of a modern Navy. With AN/APY-9 radar, T-56A-427A engines, a glass cockpit, and the capacity for aerial refueling, the E-2D is a modernized warfighter. Key E-2D objectives include improved battlespace target detection and situational awareness, especially in the littorals, support of theater air missile defense operations, and improved operational availability. In December 2016, an E-2D flew for the first time fitted with an aerial refueling capability. This feature will allow the aircraft to double its time on station to 5 hours and increase its total mission time from 4 to 7 hours. The E-2D Advanced Hawkeye could be the U.S. Navy's secret weapon against the emerging threat of fifth-generation stealth fighters. As per a report in USNI citing experts, military experts have lauded UHF radars as an effective countermeasure to stealth technology. In addition, the Top Gun sequel, Top Gun Maverick, features E-2D Advanced Hawkeye, even for a brief moment, makes a strong impression.